So what is up guys, welcome to AGT Tech and Motivation YouTube channel, and I have thought for a long time regarding this that I should start my own news series regarding Apple. So there are many channels or many YouTubers which discuss on the Apple's topic on different seasons or different series kind of way, like the tech series, daily tech news and something like that. So I also wanted to try, and so guys, welcome to the official first episode of the Apple news on my channel. So guys, in this video I'm going to be covering all of the Apple news which we have accumulated so far, and not regarding the products or anything, but from the different sources regarding the future iPhone's plans and the sales rate and anything related to Apple. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. One of the greatest news which I'm seeing right now is that the 95 Mac has uploaded a new article which easily tells us without no doubt that Apple is working behind and Touch ID iPhone. So let's read the article. Apple tests Face ID and Touch ID signs in for the iCloud.com on iOS 13 and macOS Catalina betas. So guys, for the iOS 13, iPadOS 13 and macOS Catalina beta tester, Apple is trying out a new sign-in process for the iCloud on the web. When you heard that beta.com on a device running the betas, you can now sign into your account using Face ID or Touch ID. And so it's really a confusing factor for us to see the mentioning of the Touch ID in the signing in process. It might be for the older generations of iPhone, but when you take into consideration, and it's becoming very clear that Apple is working for an iPhone with a Touch ID, and according to all the leaks till today, that the all-around leaks regarding the cheaper budget and iPhone SE refresh. Now we are seeing the Touch ID things. Now the sources claim that Apple is going to be launching 3 new iPhones in 2020 and one budget variant. So when we take into consideration all of these above factor, it's only fitting for us that we are going to be seeing a budget and iPhone refresh with a Touch ID panel. And it will be excellent if Apple will put the Touch ID underneath the display or something like that, technologically advanced. I don't know what it's going to be like, but this source is pretty trusted. Everybody in this kind of community trusts 9to5 Mac just because the sources or the information given by them are mostly perfect. So now let's go towards the next topic. News.com. In San Francisco, Apple shares fell nearly 1.5% on Monday after Reach, an investment banking brokerage firm with Riznovi Securities, downgraded the iPhone maker to sale from neutral. According to CNBC analyst Zoom Han said is in a note to the client that we believe Apple will face fundamental difficulties over the next 6 to 12 months. So this news regarding the Apple's iPhone sales is certainly not a good thing to be taken into consideration, and Apple will definitely work through this thing, and by some way or the other this 2019 iPhone lineup this is not like sure, but I am a little bit thinking that there are most of the chances that Apple will launch a budget and iPhone in 2019's this keynote. I'm not exactly sure, but taking into consideration these records, and as the iPhone is the prime resource for the Apple's income, so they will definitely put a lot of efforts in its development and will look after the factors which are acting as a barrier in between the iPhone sales. So I think that Apple will launch a budget and iPhone in this upcoming keynote, but who knows. But according to the analysts and the leaks and rumors and the predictions made, it's very clear that Apple is not going to be making a budget and iPhone, which it really should do. And now let's talk about the mostly requested question for all people. When will Apple launch its iPhone 11 and when they will conduct their keynote? So I have made a dedicated video on that topic, but now there are many kind of more leaks or more news or more articles regarding this topic, so I also want to discuss this in today's video. According to 95Mac, Apple generally holds press events every September. The events are used as an opportunity for Apple to announce its latest iPhone and Apple Watch hardware, as well as showcase new software features originally shown to developers at the Worldwide Developer Conference. Expect the iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Max to be announced at this year's September event alongside the Apple Watch Series 5 and iPhone 10R successor. So as you can see, according to 95Mac, that the iPhone 10R successor might be launched in the September. So I also hope that Apple will make a budget-friendly iPhone for many people. But as I said earlier, that if a render or an analyst is saying that the iPhone budget and the iPhone will not come in 2019, while at the same time if another person is saying it will come, that's actually like a different kind of scenario we are looking at. But my predictions are, as you can see, the shares are falling and every single thing. Apple needs to take a major step up to bump its game up to the next level. So when will Apple hold its September event? Here are the past several years of event dates for reference. Wednesday, September 12th, 2018 was the keynote. Later in 2017, it was on Tuesday, which was September 12th. Later, before that, it was on 7th September 2016, which was a Wednesday. And next it was on 2015's 9th September, and which was again a Wednesday. So according to this track record that the days are actually on Wednesdays, so we might expect, but I have made a complete dedicated video according for the iPhone 11's release date and everything. So if you want to check that out, go ahead on my channel and search for that video. You will definitely like that. So guys, when we take into consideration Apple, like a company with $1 trillion revenue, like one of the biggest companies in the world, it's pretty hard for people like me or the people who are dealing with this kind of stuff, because there are so many leaks, rumors like the foldable iPad concept, the popping out camera mechanism in the Apple Watch Series 5, and they're like, Apple is going to make an exclusive iPhone for Chinese people, and there are a lot of news which basically have been leaked. Videos have been made. I have also made a lot of videos, but till the time when we don't get any confirmation, I mean, we cannot actually predict anything even about the iPhone 11 as if for now, because unless Apple launches it. So there might be like rumors and people might say that, hey, the iPhone 11 is already leaked and everybody know that how it's going to be. But still there is a surprise hold up. As you can see, the Mac Pro, which was recently announced, a $12,000 computer by Apple. So before that, nobody even thought that at the Worldwide Developer Conference, Apple will launch any hardware technology, and they did. So it was basically, it never came out, it never leaked, it never got rumored, or it was not actually like any person knew about it, and it was like the secret was kept as a secret, and that's how it works. So we even don't know what Apple is in store for 2019 iPhone's keynote, but these are all the predictions by the popular or the well-known with highest reputed analyst which does this work. So again, in this video, the most and the best reason I have got, or the best render I've got, is the Touch ID render, that in the macOS Catalina and the iOS 13 betas, when you sign in for the iCloud account, they give you option for a Touch ID interface or a Face ID interface. So till today there were Touch ID iPhones, but Apple never kept that kind of interface, and like making the interface again, when Apple has moved now towards the Face ID system, it will leave the Touch ID forever, because that's what Apple's tendency is, and it will even remove that from software integration. So as seeing this kind of news, it really makes us clear that Apple is working behind a Touch ID operated iPhone. So there are many leaks, as I said. I'm going to be covering a lot. Hope you like this short topic. I will cover this whenever there are quite a much amount of news regarding this Apple's and ecosystem and sales. And again, Apple's Indian sales are not doing pretty well. That's a pretty sad topic, but I've already discussed in many videos. Sometimes it will happen that I've already discussed about a topic in my earlier video, but I will repeat this in this video because I don't know that whether you have seen my earlier videos or not. So guys, again, thanks for watching this video. It was a pretty cool, quick and small little video for you guys regarding the Apple's update and Apple's news ecosystem and how this properly works and how I'm going to be uploading more videos regarding this topic. So guys, this was episode 1 of Apple News. Hope so you like this. I know the audio quality or the video quality is not pretty great, and the editing skills also as if for now I'm learning how to edit professionally and how to shoot these videos more better. So guys, again, thanks for watching this video. And guys, if you're not yet following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment that how was the video and which video you want to see next. So again, thanks for watching, and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, peace.